Hi everyone and welcome to Murder UK with me, Vanessa. Today's story not only gripped a community, my local community, but also the nation. Today we are visiting the grave of a 28-year-old midwife who was tragically murdered in 2018. This is the story of Samantha Eastwood.
28-year-old Samantha K. Eastwood graduated from Keele University and worked at the Royal Stoke University Hospital as a midwife. This is something Sam, as she liked to be known, longed for since the age of 12. Sam loved bringing new life into the world. She was dedicated, kind, generous and clever, who had a loving personality with a great sense of humour. Sam met John Peake in 2010, and as their relationship grew, John moved in with Sam at her home in Badley Green, Stoke-on-Trent. They were very much in love. They set a future date to marry in June 2018. The couple often socialised with John's sister, Kate, and her husband, Michael Sterling. Both couples would go out and spend time together, Sam even attending a barbecue at the Sterling's house a few weeks earlier before her disappearance. Sam and Michael had a close relationship and would often speak on the phone. This soon developed into an intense love affair that was ongoing for 3 years. Michael Sterling was a landscape gardener who was described as an outdoorsy kind of man. He often went camping with his family, but others commented that Michael had a dark side. He was a bit of an oddball and sometimes came across as controlling. In January 2018, Sam called off the wedding, but family and friends were baffled as to why. Their illicit union appears to have been kept hidden from all those nearest to them. After finishing a night shift on Friday the 27th of July 2018, Sam disappeared. CCTV captured Sam leaving work around 7:45 a.m. and was due back later that same day to start her night shift at 7 p.m. But by 7:20 p.m, Sam hadn't shown up for work, and concerned work colleagues at the hospital raised the alarm. Unbeknown to the police, the days leading up to Sam's disappearance, Sam had confided in a work colleague and said, "If I don't show up for my shift, something bad has happened." Gemma, Sam's sister, rang John and asked if he would go around to Sam's house to check if all was okay. When John arrived at the house, Sam's car was parked in the drive. When there was no reply, he proceeded to let himself in. Upstairs in Sam's bedroom was a wedding dress and engagement ring with birthday cards sprawled all across the bed. But there was no sign of Sam. Police were called and Sam was classed as a high-risk missing person. On the following morning of Sam's disappearance, Gemma received a text message from Sam's phone saying, "I love you all. I just need time alone. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I just need to be on my own." Gemma frantically replied and begged Sam to tell her where she was. She said that the police were searching for her, and later that day they were doing a press release to appeal for her. Gemma kept on at Sam, pleading with her to meet her or at least contact the police. But the reply from Sam's phone was to leave her alone. During this time, the police had their suspicions on Michael Sterling. As well as media coverage and door-to-door inquiries, neighbours had witnessed the comings and goings of Michael Sterling's van on the day Sam was reported missing. Another witnessed hearing a woman shouting, "Get off me." On Sunday the 29th of July 2018, police arrested Michael Sterling on suspicion of kidnapping, but then on the Monday of the 30th of July, they released Michael Sterling on bail. During this time, the police started to build up a case against Michael Sterling, as his mobile phone data located him in areas close to Sam's home. A few days later, on the 2nd of August, plainclothes officers followed Michael Sterling to Caverswall. He was acting suspiciously. He was seen parking his van and using a push bike to ride to a secluded spot. He was there for around 40 minutes. He then hid the bike and ran away. On Saturday, 4th of August, 8 days after Sam went missing, police had Michael Sterling's mobile data and the area he was spotted in. They decided to search the wooded area, and within 90 minutes, Sam's body was found. She was face down in a shallow grave, wrapped in a duvet cover, her hands and feet bound in electrical tape, as well as brown postal tape wrapped around her head, which was later found in Michael Sterling's van. Sam was just 800 yards away from where the officers spotted Michael Sterling. Detective Dan Eisen, who was leading the murder inquiry, ordered Michael Sterling to be arrested for a second time, but this time he would be charged with murder. During the initial questioning, Michael Sterling was giving police no comment answers, but the evidence was stacked up against him. So he began to tell his version of the events. He told police he was having an affair with Sam and that things had turned messy a month before Sam's murder. Sam had told him that she was going to tell Kate, Michael's wife, about the affair. This did not sit well with him, so he bombarded Sam with text messages and phone calls, sometimes even being verbally aggressive. On Friday the 27th of August, he went around to Sam's home for a chat. An argument erupted in Sam's bedroom. Michael had seen extreme red mist. He pushed Sam, she fell back, and he began to choke her. At first, he just wanted to hurt her, but he carried on smothering and strangling her until she took her last breath. As Sam's lifeless body lay on the bedroom floor, he carried Sam's body down the stairs into the kitchen, where he used postal tape to cover her eyes, nose, and mouth, and tied her hands and feet together using electrical tape, and wrapped her body in a duvet. He then reversed his van into the drive and put Sam's body in the back. Michael Sterling then drove to his parents' house and alongside his wife Kate and his daughter had a family meal together. There was nothing to suggest that Michael Sterling had just committed a callous murder, as he was described as being cheerful and fine, while Sam's body lay in his van outside his parents' home. Later that evening, Michael went home, showered, changed, and went out to help look for Sam. He drove to a small village called Caverswell, a place that he knew well. He dug a shallow grave close to a farm gate in Tick Hill Lane and buried Sam. He then rang Kate to say that he was looking at places she might be, one being the orange tree in Trent Vale. Michael Sterling thought that he had covered his tracks, but with police forensics linking the masking tape used on Sam and Michael carelessly leaving it in his van, coupled with his mobile phone data linking him to Bradley Green in Caverswell at the time of her disappearance, it was clear that the police had the right man. Further analysis of his phone revealed that he had called her 128 times in the month of her death, and Sam only calling him 25. Investigators also found that Sterling had used his iPad to research antifreeze and carbon monoxide poisoning and the length of time it takes to suffocate someone. He confessed to Sam's murder. It was Sunday the 5th of August 2018 and Michael Sterling was charged with murder. On Monday the 3rd of December, Michael Sterling, aged 32 years, was jailed for life imprisonment, serving a minimum term of 17 years for the brutal killing of Samantha Eastwood. A private funeral service took place for Samantha. Close family and friends wore the colour blue to honour the midwife.
And here we are at the grave of Sam, and the stone reads, "In loving memory of Samantha K. Eastwood, died the 27th of the 7th, 2018, aged 28 years, daughter of Carol, sister to Gemma, taken too soon." God bless you, Sam. So that was Sam's story, whose life was tragically cut too short. So if you did find today's murder story interesting, don't forget to subscribe, drop me a like, and feel free to comment. Until next time, take care, stay safe. Bye for now.